popular. This Lego is popular. What is up, Lego gang? Glenda Nicole is back at it again for another video. As you can probably tell, today I will be showing you the brand new Lego Wicked sets. Before we get started, please be sure to like and subscribe to my channel. I would love to have you around. And these sets were sent to me early by the Lego Ambassador Network, but all thoughts and opinions are my own. I love musical theater, and Wicked was one of the first musicals that really captured my heart. And I was even lucky enough to play Glinda back in the day. And I know what you're thinking, why didn't you get Elphaba? Because this is so clearly an Elphaba vibe, but they gave Glinda to me and they gave Elphaba to a blonde girl, and it was really funny because we had like double the amount of makeup that we had to do when we were getting ready to perform, so it was very funny. Without further ado, because I could absolutely ramble about Wicked forever, let's dive into this review. Up first, we have Glenda, Alphaba, and Nessarose at Shiz University. This set has 304 pieces and retails for $30 US. Included in the box is the instruction booklet as well as a sticker sheet with 5 stickers and 2 sails. As the smallest set in the wave, I think that this is going to be a very popular set with the kids in order to get some of our favorite characters at a pretty reasonable price. Included in the set are 3 mini dolls. First, we get Nessarose, Elphaba's sister. I absolutely love this mini doll. The hairpiece is really great, and I love her sweater as well as her skirt. She does come with her wheelchair, and when you take her off the wheelchair, you can see there's a sticker piece for the cushion, and we get a better look at the back of the torso, which is beautifully printed. Up next, we get Elphaba in this more like gray outfit. I love the torso printing as well as the sand blue sleeves. I think that this looks really good, as well as the hairpiece. Like, I can't get enough of the hair pieces in this wave. This looks incredible. She comes with one accessory, which is her book, and her book is stickered, unfortunately. But yeah, I think that this is a beautiful mini doll. Last but not least, we get Glinda, and I absolutely adore her little school uniform. The lavender color is beautiful, especially with the pink accents in both the torso and the skirt. I haven't seen her hairpiece used before on any other mini doll, so I'm assuming that this was made for her, but I really think that it's beautiful. I think it captures her character very well, and from behind you can see all of the layered curls as well as the bow that you can attach to the top of her head. And she does have back of the torso printing as well. For how small this playset is, I love all of the details that are included. Starting with Glinda's boat, I really adore the coral coloring that they picked for the boat part, as well as like this blush color for the sails. Inside you can see these little boxes that are meant for her belongings, and you can actually store some things in here. I think this one had a flower, possibly for her hair. These sails are made of this like kind of flexible plastic material, and they have these holes so they can attach to the Technic pieces that hold them on. And yes, you can move them around so you can kind of change where the wind blows. Now taking a look at the build itself. Now this reminds me of like a really colorful, beautiful Greek building. I love the 2 printed side pieces that kind of flank the entrance. And I really do like all of the flowers that are also included in this set as well. Now turning the build around, you can see there are more areas for play, like the balcony as well as the 2 side rooms. There's a removable section for all of the potions, and when you turn this around, there's a QR code. Now, when I scanned this, it didn't really bring anything up other than the kind of like, I think it's like the preview for it. So I'm assuming this will get activated once the movie comes out. On the opposite side, there's a place where you can put Elphaba's book or even Glinda's book. It's kind of like this little podium looking thing. But as I mentioned earlier, for how small this set is, there's still a ton of room and spaces for play. So overall, I really enjoy this set, and I think it's a great value. Moving along, we have the Elphaba and Glinda figures. Now this set has 558 pieces and retails for $55 US. Included in the box is the instruction booklet as well as a sticker sheet with 16 stickers, and there's also a separate sheet that will hold the background for this entire build. Now, the buildable dolls is something that I think Lego is trying out for Wicked as well as they did it for Wednesday, and I really like the way these look. I think they look very beautiful, and they are also great for display, so I'm a big fan of these. Like the name suggests, we get Glinda and Elphaba. Now, first taking a look at Glinda, I really think that this doll is so beautiful. Of course, she comes with a crown that is kind of like this metallic print. She also has a purse that you can remove, and I love all of the bubble detail on her skirt. And even though the hair is brick built, I think that the designers did a really great job in kind of like getting her look right on. Her torso is a sticker, and she does come with one additional accessory, which is her wand. It is completely brick built with a clear snowflake and clear pink piece. She does have some posability in her arms at the elbows as well as the shoulders, and her head sits on a ball joint so you can actually move the head around as well. Moving along to Elphaba, I really love the way this maxi doll looks. She does come with her broom, and all of the detailing on her dress is all stickered. She does come with a removable hat, and I really do love the way that this looks on her. And on the back, there isn't really much detail, but you can get a better view of her hair. And similar to Glinda, she does have posability on her arms as well as her head. Another fun thing that you can do with both of these figures is you can actually switch the accessories. So Glinda's crown can fit on Elphaba, and Elphaba's hat can fit on Glinda. You can also switch around the purse as well as the wands and the broom. It's just a fun little detail. I don't know if I will end up doing that just because I prefer them to look the way they look, but it is a creative way to play with these other than just leaving them on display. Now let's take a closer look at the display stand or background for these two dolls. So on one side, there is a stickered tile that has a G for Glinda. You can see in the background there's her crystal ball as well as a place to hold her wand. And then on the other side, there's Elphaba's area with the green elixir as well as a spot for her hat. Now the background, I'm particularly enamored with this like printed foil of Oz City. I think it looks beautiful, especially when it's surrounded with the trans green leaves for Elphaba as well as the pink flowers for Glinda. So underneath that background, there's a book with another QR code, and I believe this will only activate when the movie comes out. And I think this will be a sing-along of Defying Gravity, since this entire scene is supposed to be when both of them are singing Defying Gravity. Overall, I really love this build. This is probably one of my favorites in this wave, if I do say. I think it's just beautiful. Up next, we have the Glenda and Elphaba Dormitory. The set has 740 pieces and retails for 70 US dollars. Inside is the instruction booklet, and there was also a sticker sheet, but I cannot for the life of me find it, so I'll try to identify the stickers as I see them. Now this plays as both of a playset as well as a display piece, and it's like this beautiful jewelry box looking thing. It does come with two mini dolls, Glinda and Elphaba. So taking a look at Elphaba first, I really love the torso printing as well as the skirt printing, and you can see the back. The hair is stunning on this. It's absolutely beautiful. One really cool thing that they did was include another outfit, and I believe that this would be like the outfit that they would wear to go to that dance, but it is really nice that they include a different outfit. You just would switch the head, and then there's a new hair hat piece as well as a new like bottom torso and skirt. Up next, we have Galinda. I'm just going to call her Galinda because at this point she is not Glinda yet, but I love her like coral dress that she has. The printing on this is beautiful. She does have the same hairpiece that she has in the Shiz Uni set, and I really like the back torso printing as well. Like Elphaba, she does come with another outfit, and I believe this is also like her dance party outfit. I really love all the rose details on the torso and on the bottom, and as you can see here, it just uses the same hairpiece with like a bow on top. It's a really amazing idea that we get two different outfits for this set because this is such a pivotal scene in the musical, so I love it. Now let's take a closer look at the little box. So on one side we have Galinda's rose, and then on the other we have Elphaba's elixir, which is so morbid. If you know, you know. But then behind it there's a hat box where you can actually store all of the extra outfits or pieces so that they're all nicely hidden in one spot and you don't have to worry about losing them at any point. I love when Lego does this, so I'm very excited that that's there. Now the G on the front for Galinda is printed, and I'm assuming that this is her box or dormitory because this originally was supposed to be her room before Elphaba crashed it. So inside there's this like lock mechanism, and you can use the key to unlock and open up the entire set. And once the box is opened, it's actually really impressive. Like, it is really, really vast and beautiful. And as you can see, that most of the room is Glinda's, and then there's one tiny corner for Elphaba. Glinda's bed is all the way to the left, and as you can see, the stickered elements make up the wall art. Now in the middle is kind of like her get ready makeup area, wardrobe, if you will. And there are a lot of stickered elements here, like the QR code, as well as the mirrors on the walls. And this middle part does spin, so you can reveal the other QR code, which again, I think will play popular. And I think in the drawer is an invitation to Oz, and then all the way to the right is Elphaba's little corner, with of course the wall art being the stickered pieces. And tucked below is another elixir, as well as the quill and a clock. Overall, I think that this really does double as a beautiful playset and display piece, and it is amazingly built. One small day in the Emerald City. The final set in this wave is Welcome to Emerald City. This will retail for $100 US and has 945 pieces. Inside the box are 4 instruction booklets, so you could build this alone or you could build this with your family or friends. I love when sets do that. There was also a sticker sheet, but again, I did lose it, so I will try to identify all of the stickers. Now, it is no secret that this is the most impressive set in the wave. I mean, they all have something different to bring, but I love the colors in this, and I really feel like this is a beautiful, beautiful build. Included in this set are 5 mini dolls, but where's the goat? Up first, we have the Wizard of Oz in his iconic green outfit, and I still can't believe that Jeff Goldblum is the Wizard of Oz. Like, this was my face when I found out who would be playing him. But I really love this mini doll. I really think it fits really well. He does come with a hairpiece as well as a top hat. Up next, we have the love interest Fiyero, and I really like the way this looks. He almost looks like a little bit like Prince Charming, but he does have the printed torso as well as some detailing in the back. Up next, we get Madame Morrible, and I really love the dark green with the gold printing on it. This is a really gorgeous mini doll. And on the back, you can see like some of the detailing continues, and she's got a new hairpiece as well. Up next, we get Glinda with her crown and her wand, and this is by far my favorite Glinda of all the other waves. Like, this is the most iconic Glinda that we saw in The Wizard of Oz and also with Wicked. She's got a printed torso as well as the big bubble skirt. I really like that they picked this type of skirt for this mini doll. There's also printing in the back and the same hairpiece that we've seen in this entire wave. Last but not least, my favorite mini doll in this entire set is Elphaba. I love the torso and skirt printing, and this cape is this almost like soft, thicker material. It's definitely a new element that's been used here, and she comes with her skirt as well as the new hat element with the hair. This mini doll is incredible. Like, I audibly gasped when I opened the box and saw her just sitting there in pieces. I could not wait to assemble her. Now let's take a look at the entire build, because there are so many beautiful details and play features that you do not want to miss. And one of my favorite things from just first looking at it were these trans green leaves at the top tower, as well as the wizard's window. I also really like the use of the Technic wheel mudguard for an archway with that printed tile, the brand new peonies, and then on the other side, the apple orchard is really nice. So when we turn the build around, one of the first areas that we can see is the little study, where there's one removable book, which is the Grimoire. Below that is a QR code. I'm not sure what that's going to go to yet, but we'll find out when the movie comes out. But there's also like a cake and pastry area. And then on the opposite side, we have the apple orchard, and that little apple printing there, that's actually a stickered piece, but there's also a basket for all the picked apples and some apples even still on the tree. Moving along, we find the cosmetic store, and yes, this door has a little handle so you can actually open and close it. Inside is a elegant mirror that's actually a stickered tile, and then there are all these different beautiful diamond topped bottles, I'm assuming like perfumes and different types of cosmetics that the mini dolls can buy. Now let's take a look at the central tower. This is like the main focus of the build. On the ground level, you have kind of a study that has a model of a hot air balloon, as well as a table that is topped with cake boxes. Moving to the first level, we have this head here, that's the brain of Oz, and this is kind of like the wizard's quarters. And one of my favorite things is this little micro build of the Emerald City with the yellow brick road as well as the red poppies. And finally, at the top of the tower, there are these little stairs where you can put Glinda and Elphaba to sing Defying Gravity. Additionally, if you are looking for a really cool play feature, there are some studs there, and Elphaba does come with this trans clear piece that holds onto her broom so you can have her flying away from the Oz Tower. Now this build does come with one side build, as you can see here. If it will focus, it is a coffee cart bicycle. And I think that this is a cute little side build where your mini dolls can buy some Ozespressos and other elixirs. Overall, I am so happy with how this build came out. I really am such a big fan of mini dolls and like dollhouse style builds where you can just play and recreate scenes from the movie or create your own scenes. It is a really magical set. And that is what I love most about this entire Wicked wave is that we get a little bit of everything. We get play sets, we have display sets, we have sets that you can build with your family. There's just so much to offer in this entire wave. This wraps up my review. Please leave me a comment below letting me know which one of these sets is your favorite and if you plan on picking them up and seeing the brand new Wicked movie. And I will see you guys next time. Bye! Part of me wants to see if I drop these sets if they'll defy gravity. All right, now I'm really done. Bye!